How's you? Am I here? Am I alive? Is this working? And then Dan waits for the chat to catch up. Hi. Thanks, Brett, for the marriage. Thank you to Guy before me, who I don't think I've seen before. It's an interesting variation from Cody and Evan, who are the usual YouNow lurkers. I think it's quite funny. Someone said, I arrived right as you did. Yeah, arrived here. Obviously, you have to sit in the queue before it lets you on, but Phil fricking used my laptop when he did his last live show, and I had to work out how to log out. I nearly went on this not on my account because I'm just so intelligent like that. Hey baby, you're blurry, said somebody. There we go. I've erotically massaged the camera. Does it look like I'm punching in the face? I'm sorry. Hi. How are we all doing? Are we all good? I haven't tweeted yet, so is there anything that you want to say before I let the masses know that I'm here? You have like 30 seconds to get things off your chest while we're in this intimate environment. Someone said they had to hurdle their cat to get to the PC. I hope your cat's okay, Becca. Emma just decided to take this opportunity to say Thorky in caps lock. That's great. Armadillos are awesome, said Lucia. It's fantastic. Lydia said it's 8 a.m. and she hasn't slept. Go to sleep, you plank. You plank. Now everyone's just typing their favorite ships into the chat. Okay, this is gonna end seriously. I think it's kind of weird that there's like a community of people that aren't really YouTubers that are just kind of YouNow people. You know what I mean? Just the people that just sort of lurk on YouNow all day. Because you must have to queue for hours to end up right before a YouTuber. So, you know, there's a certain amount of dedication required to get a slot either side of a YouTuber. So, yeah. Shout out to those people and their crazy lives. YouNowers, yeah. You should watch Breaking Bad, said Alexandra. I am going to. It's going to be on my Christmas list. YouNow people. The natives of YouNow. I'm a celeb for you. Oh no. Who will have spiders on them today? You're missing out on some, you know, world-changing events. Moist and crusty. I'm scared of bathrooms. Great. Okay. Fantastic. Rebecca is feeling voluptuous. Voluptuous. Is that voluptuous or voluptuous? Because I think they mean very different things. What are your views on bacon? God, I love bacon. There's nothing wrong with bacon. Hi. Okay, so I've told everybody that I'm here now, so this is no longer our little private party. And Laura G is feeling homicidal. Gherkins. No, we're not getting back into that again. We're over pickles. We're so over pickles. I was so last week. It was fun while it lasted, said somebody. It was. It was intense. We spoke about like one thing. How are you? I'm good. Thank you, Ramina. Yeah, fine. How are you? I suppose this is the time to ask. You get assassinated by Plankton wearing a massive strap-on dildo if you say moist or crusty or placenta or penis. So, how are you feeling? Horrific, said somebody. That's not good. Horrific isn't good. Flatulent, said somebody. Thank you so much for telling us that. That's just great. Thank you, David, for proposing. Julia B is tired. Jamie W obviously wants Plankton in the night. Danny G is feeling giblet. I don't know how that's... Jesse is feeling snowy. How do you feel snowy? Cold? Or do you feel like you've been ripped into 1,000 pieces and you're just falling from the sky and then you're going to melt? Because that's quite profound if you meant that, but you probably didn't. Nicole is feeling, I need to study for chemistry, but no. Oh dear. Why is it that guys propose to you? Because you need YouNow coins to give people wedding rings, and I guess more guys use YouNow. Yeah, guys, get a life, says the person who does it every week. Fabulous, said Marina. That's great. Good for you. Art homework. Dan is better. Art homework. Just be glad it's not math homework or geography homework. Art homework is probably the nicest kind of homework. I mean, I don't understand. Like, have any of you done like whatever level it is when you're 18 in America, or like A level art? Is it hard homework? Because I imagine it's not. It's like freaking like, maths homework. I'll kill myself. But no, it's not that bad, is it? Just, I mean, until GCSEs or A levels where you've chosen to do art, you can just suck at art, can't you? And it doesn't really matter. So you could be like, "Here's a circle. Sorry, miss, I'm shit at art," and she'll be like, "I tried." Art is horrific. You don't understand. Is it? Is it? Can't wait for Playlist Live this year. Neither can I. Next year. Science is 10 times easier than art. All my art looks like potatoes. Easier than art? I suppose art is more effort, but it's less mental effort, isn't it? Because if it's like fucking covalent bond something in chemistry, it's like, whereas if it's art and it's like, express yourself by drawing this orange, it's like, okay, I'd rather do that. I could just listen to music and do some drawing. I'm finding it hard to accept how it can be bad until you get to intense levels of art. I can't even draw stickman straight. I can't draw in a straight line. Like seriously, I can. I had to draw with like rulers. My art teacher would be like, "What are you doing? Just draw straight lines." And I'd be like, oh dear." It's not good. Which is also bad. A very depressing week for me because me and Phil have been judging. If you didn't know, me and YouTube chum Phil a little bit had an art competition because we only sell like two t-shirts that we've been selling for ages, and people are like, get a new thing. So we had an art competition, and the winners of the Dan and Phil poster will be announced tonight, and it's freaking incredible. Like we had to look through 1,000 emails, and everybody was like inspirational. And I'm talking like a professional level of amazing drawing from hundreds and hundreds of people. So I was like, it's very depressing for myself. What GCSEs did you take? I took French, drama, graphic design, art. So I did art GCSE, and which was actually well, no, it was not in the same way as geography. And geography, that was the other thing I chose. It was a lot of effort. You can't express yourself when your teacher's showing you what to draw. Very true. I had that problem. I wanted to do things myself when I was doing art GCSE, and the teacher was like, well, no, you have to do this on this specific topic, and to get the marks, you have to show how you've been influenced by an artist. And I was like, well, I kind of have my own ideas, and you're telling me that I can't express my own ideas because I have to be obviously influenced by someone. And they were like, yeah, that's how it works. And I was like, yeah. Which is quite funny. Our school was really cheap, so the computers with Photoshop broke during the final exam, which was just absolutely wonderful. But Dan, I wish I knew. I wish I knew. My life would have been a lot easier. Do you like cats? Of course, I love cats. Love cats a lot. Big cat fan. I hate it when the ruler slips. Oh, that's the worst thing ever. When you just knock it and then you've just gone. Ugh! Yeah. Someone said, "Am I late?" No, by like 2 minutes. Nothing's happened. Someone said their cat is lost. That's a shame. Put posters up everywhere. It's probably being a ninja. Dan, there is like no one here. There's over 9,000. That's a lot of people. Miles Dyer now has 500 fans. Is he live now? Musicians? Oh, he was before. That's a shame. Hi, Angelica, who said I wanted to say hi to her. Please come to Dublin. I will visit places somewhere in my life. But yeah, how are we doing? How is everybody? Because are we good? Because I have ever heard of IB. Is that what they do in Europe? The IB, the International Baccalaureate. Apparently, it's well harder. I have a friend called Ben from Switzerland, and he was like, "You British people, your stupid freaking easy exams," and I'm just working myself to the bone. And I was like, "Lol, enjoy." How did you do on your A levels? I did quite well because I am unfortunately one of those people that can get good grades after doing really not much very work. But that's just because I understand how to do exam quite well. I'm one of those annoying people that did no homework for 2 years, and then ended up getting an A. That's just because I'm a rebel, though. No, it's not. It's because I'm a horrendous procrastinator. That's in the US. It's pointless, said somebody. I'm doing Irish. You can do Irish. That's cool. Is learn Irish. You can be like an ancient historian, one of the 5 people alive that knows how to speak Irish. A lot of people do, don't they? Yeah. I did that too. I got geography A. Well done, because I know how freaking horrendous geography is at A level. It's so hard. What do you want for Christmas? Said somebody. I don't know. What should I get for Christmas? I kind of want a Wii U, but then I was thinking I could buy that anyway. I could just get it. What should I get? I don't know what to get, because obviously when you're a teenager and when you're younger, you're like, I want this freaking Action Man and I can't get it unless you give it to me. And when you're a teenager, you're like, I need tickets to see this band, I need this thing, I need this iPod, my phone is dying and all my friends are laughing at me because I'm a peasant. That's why Christmas is very important. But when you have... what do I want now? Am I boring if I'm like a food processor? Someone said Looking for Alaska. I'm going to buy Looking for Alaska and read it over the Christmas period. Do you have a job? Said Michaela. YouTube is my job. I am a full-time internet hobo. Although now I technically work for the BBC, which makes me less of a... It makes me less cool. I can't just say full-time internet hobo. No, I don't understand the point of the Wii U, said somebody. Slightly shinier Mario games and a freaking weird controller. Yay! I want a filing cabinet, said Amelia. You're a cool kid. Mom, I don't want an iPad. I want a filing cabinet. Someone said, do you like Moulin Rouge? Moulin Rouge is like arguably my favourite film of all time. Either that or Kill Bill. Not because I think it's the best film of all time, just because it has a place somewhere within me. Moulin Rouge. You read The Fault in Our Stars? No, I'm going to read them both and have my life destroyed. I read most of one, but I was very busy at the time, so I stopped. So I didn't appreciate it fully, so I'm going to have time when I can do nothing. Kay just won a Facebook argument. Well done. All right, go you. But yeah, I'm going to read them both. A lot of people ask me in my videos, I wear this purple cardigan when I'm trying to be a girl. And they ask me if it's a girl cardigan. It's not. It's actually a guy cardigan. Yeah. It's just obviously guys aren't supposed to wear nothing underneath cardigans. So when I wear no t-shirt underneath it and make boobs, it looks quite girly. But it is very much a man instrument. So fucking read something whilst it's a man cardigan. Yes, Iona, I play that piano. And you just saw the mess on my floor. Oops. A manigan, a cardigan. It's a cardigan. Guy's cardigan. I don't wear cardigans. I don't know why. That's so 2007. So 2007. Are you excited or nervous for the radio show? Kind of excited, kind of terrified as well. I wish they'd get us in to learn how to freaking do it before we start. That would be good. That would be handy before we just embarrass ourselves. Do you like Paramore's newer music? I haven't listened to their newer music as much as their older music. Play piano, please. There was a girl on Tumblr who a couple months ago linked me to a song from a game I'm playing I might want to learn on the piano. So that'd be cool. When's your first radio show? I think it's the 2nd week of January. We'll be sure to let you know. If you don't, because I'm aware a lot of people don't, and a lot of people find me from all over the place. You could just be lurking on YouNow right now, or just on YouTube, or a friend's Facebook or Tumblr or something. If you don't, you should follow me on Twitter, because I use it a lot, and then you can find out everything I do. For example, when I find out when the hell my radio show is. What time is it there? It is 9:20. I said last week that I should start going on a quest to go to bed earlier, because I upload my videos at like between midnight to 2 a.m. sometimes, and that's just not good, is it, for someone who's living in England? Because normal people don't stay up till 2 o'clock. So I've been working on fixing my sleep schedule, and just to let you know how that's going, I uploaded the Super Amazing Project yesterday at 6 a.m., which is just great. I mean, you know, me and Phil are incredibly, me and Phil are like so busy at the moment, and honestly, like, we probably shouldn't be doing the Super Amazing Project, but the only reason we do it is because we get so much joy from the fact that you guys like it, that it's worth staying up till 6 to make sure that there is a weekly episode of it. You know, so some people are like, whoa, Dad, don't be so hard on yourself. We don't mind. But no, trust me, the joy that we get from you enjoying it makes up for... Is fan true? Be honest. No, you creeps. Do you have a onesie? No. Today I tried to say racist to Anya. And then you said racist. Oh, wow. If Ray Tora had a twin and did stuff with his own twin. Fan fiction of that does exist somewhere, let's be honest. I don't know this, but it probably does. Stephanie made a Pokeball today. That's cool. Do you have AIDS? Thanks for typing that into the chat. If you don't feel like it, then don't. No, I do feel like it. That's what I'm saying. It's like, if me and Phil were like, it's not worth it, then we wouldn't. But we think it is worth it, so we do. Phil Thornbury. Smashing. How was your Thanksgiving? That happened, didn't it? Yeah, if you didn't know from various tweety tweets, that's the gayest thing I've ever said. Not in a bad way. That's not really a gay thing to say. It's more of a tweety tweet. Who would say that? A person in the 1940s that's considered lame by the standards of cool people in 2012, I'd say. I had Thanksgiving with friends because as internet people, we're interested in America and we wanted to celebrate it. So me and my friend Phil and our internet friend Bryony and some other people who aren't from the internet, who we didn't release their information, we celebrated Thanksgiving and we got a turkey and we got a bunch of crap and it was cool. What sort of stuff do you eat? Because, like, I felt like the only thing that was bad about the Thanksgiving that I had with my friends was someone said, are you wearing eyeliner? No. No. It says an eye. No. I just have thick eyelashes. People at school used to be like, look at the Gaylord over there wearing the eyeliner. And I'd be like, I don't fucking wear eyeliner. Do I even have thick eyelashes? No. What's that guy from Lost? Richard. Open a tab and Google image search Richard Lost. Those are some freaking eyelashes right there. Those are the most intense eyelashes in the world. Ellie said that the video just froze on my eye for a few seconds. That must have been quite intense. That's great. What do Brits normally do on Thanksgiving? Nothing, because we don't celebrate the... what's it even about? I know, like, the Saki Lisa Simpson description of like, oh yeah, it's about like the Indians, but then we killed them all or something. I don't know what it's actually about. I just know weird sarcastic explanations of it. Either way, English people do nothing for Thanksgiving, but we eat turkey on Christmas, traditionally. We don't celebrate the annoying Puritans finally leaving Europe for good. No, they're still here. There's enough of them. Holy bejesus, that guy's eyelashes. I know, right? They're so intense. What about those eyebrows? They are. But if you want eyebrows, then obviously Charlie Simpson from Busted is Mr. Eyebrow. If there was like Mr. World 2012, but it was like Mr. Eyebrow, he'd win. He'd win. Native Americans helping out the Pilgrims. Thank you, Maggie, for the actual definition. What's on your shirt? It's a skull made of diamonds. Because I'm just so cool. Like that. Taylor said, go to Lemon Party. I did that when you were probably 5. Well, I don't know. Like, okay, when did I discover that? When I was 14, 6 years ago. I'm so... Lemon Party, where have you been? If you want eyebrows, Liam Payne. Does Liam have thick eyebrows? Wasn't aware for that. What anime are you going to watch next? We're thinking Death Note. Is Death Note a good one to watch next? Malika is sick. Get well soon. That's not good. My friend was sick over the weekend. It was a very interesting weekend. He just died. Well, it gave me an opportunity to procrastinate. A lot of people are saying, Death Note is amazing. Okay, I will get on that. Oh, Lord. Emily said Meatspin. Where have you... Oh, Meatspin was like so 7 years ago. Come on. Death Note is the best one. Tasha said it's perf. Theo said it's one of the best. Okay, enough about Death Note. Another is better. Enough. Okay, I will watch all the animes, trust me. How's the wrist injury? It's slowly turning invisible. As you can see, you can hardly see it anymore, whereas before it was a giant giant vagina in the middle of my arm, basically. I was going to say gash. What is your favourite place ever? A particular beach in India, maybe. Talk about Justin Bieber, said Kennedy P. And for an hour on Tuesday, Dan just talked about Justin Bieber. Could do. Do you have a girlfriend? No, don't want one right now. I'm too busy being self-centered. How come you never post something on Instagram? Because I don't actually have a life. If I had more of a social life and actually left the house, then I'd probably take more Instagrams. But I don't want to. If I took Instagrams every day, it would just be like on the laptop, and I'm on Twitter. Hey guys, I'm tweeting. Look at my face, I'm tweeting. That's how it goes. Oh my god, I'm going to rip my hair out, having to wait 3 freaking years to get something in the chat again. It's the only way it could work. Most places don't even let people into the chat. He said her cat is eating her neck. I hope. If so, you should probably call an ambulance. How are you at dancing? I have the impression I went to a freaking stage school for like 10 years when I was a kid, not like a teenager. So I was forced to do like an hour of dancing every weekend. But that's like a Ponzi musical theatre dancing. But I think I'll be okay. Can you sing? Not really. Post an Instagram right now, said somebody. Nah, just take a snapshot. There you go. You have your own Instagram of me. How exciting. Walking Dead, so intense. I haven't watched The Walking Dead since the intense death that happened the other week, just because I was like, oh, fucking traumatic. I know as soon as I start the next episode, it's just going to be like emotions everywhere, and I'm just like, oh god, I'd rather watch American Horror Story. By the way, I'd like to take this opportunity to say American Horror Story is probably my favourite TV show at the moment. Homeland is great for many reasons because of the intense acting and the coolness, but it's very slow and it's not very pretty. Whereas American Horror Story, the characters are amazing, and I can't believe that there's only been 5 episodes and it's already the freaking amazing, and it's the most beautiful show on TV ever. So if you're somebody that's into films and cinema and pretty things, and if you don't mind a bit of scariness and violence, it's not that bad, but it's seriously freaking amazing. So American Horror Story Season 2. Not Season 1. I tried watching it and didn't like it as much as my friend who watched the whole thing. But if you want a good TV show and you like cool things, then American Horror Story Season 2 I can recommend. True Blood is amazing. I know, it's going to be such a big... Oh, how was the woman getting arrested? Yeah, if y'all didn't know, I I saw a woman getting arrested outside my bedroom earlier, which is... Well, it wasn't outside my bedroom, it was on the street opposite my house. But she got pounced on by a bunch of undercover policemen that are wearing normal clothes. And she got patted the fuck down. She didn't see it coming. And everyone was playing Guess the Crime. I think it was probably drugs. Or she was stealing babies. That would be more exciting. I like to think that she was a baby thief. Why do you always say y'all? I don't think I always say it, but I think it's just an interesting thing, so I decide I like saying it. Best game. Guess the crime. Lauren is in pain. That's not good. Have a paracetamol. Do you like Ed Sheeran? Of course. She wasn't being mugged because eventually other policemen came. She wasn't just being patted down by random people. There were actual policemen in uniforms who weren't just like, oh, look at her, she's getting groped, lol. What did she do wrong? Watch Adventure Time. So on Adventure Time. What is your opinion on gingers? Do you want my honest opinion? What do you think? Yeah. Oh yeah, I was going to explain what my shirt is. It's a Damien Hirst artwork. I went to go see an exhibition at the Tate and I bought this t-shirt. No souls. Thank you, Chris W. I'm sure gingers everywhere appreciate you perpetuating that joke. Have you been watching I'm a Celeb? It's amazing. I've been watching it uh, in the background while my friend watches it. What did you have for dinner? I had chicken stir fry with udon noodles, peas, and broad beans, and lemongrass, and carrot, and leeks, and baby sweet corn, and stem broccoli, and it was very delicious. Have you been watching X Factor? I have been watching the last couple. Generally speaking, X Factor annoys the shit out of me, and I hate it in every single way that the people that hate X Factor do. But when it gets to the live shows and there's not that many people left, I don't actually find it that annoying. So, like, you know, when it's the start and it's like, woo, the X Factor, and all those people going, yeah, and then the auditions, I'm just like, ugh. Sometimes I watch the judges' houses because I'm like, I want to see an expensive person's house. But then when it gets to like 7 people left in the live show and they're all actually talented, then that's all right. So, for example, all the people that are left in the competition now, always better. I don't know. Too many attention-seeking people. I can't stand it. I like it when there's like 5 people left. Are you excited for Doctor Who? Of course. Said Maximum R. I like that that's your Facebook name somewhere. Pretty sad that Poundland Adele went. OMG, I love your laugh. Thanks. You actually ate before 10 o'clock? Wow. Yeah, I know. I usually eat after my live show because I'm lazy. Okay, and this week's Where's Phil is brought to you by Carly D. Why do you want to know? Am I not good enough? He has a whole YouTube channel dedicated to him, if you want to see him. But he's obviously doing Phil things in his Phil life, but he's actually editing a video where we will announce the results of our art competition, which is exciting. Go do it. Opinions on John Locke, said Ocean T. What do you want me to say? Being not sexually attracted to the idea of John Locke, I mean, what do you want me to say? I appreciate the feels. I can, even if I don't get aroused by the thought of the penises colliding, I can appreciate why it's a good ship. It's a good one, John Locke. One of the better ones. It's been so long before the next season of Sherlock. What are you doing, BBC? You go into the new BBC building, which is where Radio 1 is, because me and Phil are going to freaking get passes to that building soon. How terrifying is that? And, like, as soon as you go in, there's just a massive picture of Benedict Cumberbatch's faces, and I'm like, his face. And I just like thinking that they've obviously got this colossal picture of Sherlock's face, because he obviously represents everything that's great about the BBC, but they've only made 6 episodes. So, I mean, like, there's, 100 years of the BBC's legacy, and what they're choosing to represent it is something that they've only made 6 episodes for. Make more Sherlock. Who is one of your OTPs? I don't know. Have you ever had a foreign girlfriend? Nope, they've all lived within 10 minutes of my house, where my family was. Laura B said, are you wearing lipstick? Yeah, of course I am. Totally wearing lipstick and eyeliner right now. Every day. That's my secret. No. Think of Germany. I think it's quite a nice country. I think as far as countries go, I'm quite proud of Germany and how it works. It's a good one. It's a good first world country. Do you watch Russell Howard's Good News? Yeah, BBC 3 in the evenings is like the best thing. It's like, oh, quadruple Family Guy American Dad spam, and it's like, oh, I can just turn off my brain now completely. Are you going to do the YouTube survey Carrie tagged you in? No, because I think that the questions are boring. Nothing against Alex. I just think that the questions are a bit boring. KTB fell up the stairs going to music class today. I hope that wasn't in front of people. If so, lol at you, and I'm very sorry. Ew, Family Guy is shite. I think I prefer American Dad to Family Guy, just because, like, the best Family Guy episodes are good, but then some episodes of Family Guy are a bit just like, that reminds me of the time when this happened. Whereas American Dad has more kind of stories about the characters. IDK. Italia. You like Portugal? Yes. Blurg, Family Guy is boring, said Julia M. Opinions are fine. Breaking Dawn Part 2 review. Still haven't seen it. What am I doing with my life? What am I doing with my life? I haven't seen Breaking Dawn yet. What do you know about New Zealand off the top of your head? I've spent a month in New Zealand, so probably more than you. Have you read The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo? Asked Kirsty M. Yes! The Millennium Trilogy is one of my favourite book series ever. Like, a lot. Lisbeth Salander is probably in my top 5 fictional characters of all time. Amazing, incredible books. I'm seeing Breaking Dawn tonight. Good luck, Danielle. Good luck. Have you read The Hunger Games? No, I plan on doing it. Do you watch Misfits? Not since Simon left, as then I was like, all the good characters are left. I'm not interested in this anymore. Have you seen Skyfall? Seeing it tomorrow. Ooh, what's your theory on... Ooh, sorry. Someone said, what's your theory? And I'm like, wait, have to go back there. What's your theory on how Stephen Moffat is torturing us? I don't know. He's got all the power in his hands, doesn't he? That one man. He could just kill everybody. And then everyone would cry. Dan, have you ever watched Scott Pilgrim? Of course! I think me and my friend collectively own all the little graphic novels as well. What cinema are you seeing it at and what time? See you there. Unfortunately, as people don't know what town we live in, they can't wait outside the cinema like some people used to do in Manchester. Which is funny. I think that only happened twice. It was quite funny though. Dan, are you 22? I'm not that old! Jesus Christ! Oh my god! Nowhere near that. No, jeez. You watch Doctor Who? Of course. Duh. Skates. Where do you always wear hats? I don't always wear hats. I wear this hat because it means I don't fiddle with my hair for the whole show, which happens a lot. Festive gathering? Probably not. Very busy. Time goes so quickly. Like seriously, have you guys? Do you think back to what you were doing this time last Christmas? For me and Phil, it was making our Christmas radio showy thing. Someone said, "Don't talk about hats." Ew. How can you have a problem with hats? What a random thing to have a problem about. Anyway, does it feel like last year was about a week ago? How depressing is it that last Christmas was a year ago? I mean, no shit, obviously it was a year ago, but seriously? Oh, not the hat fic. Oh, is it the latest fan fiction? Wow. I might just write a fan fiction that just is the end of all. Look at what I can write fan fictions, which is just like, and then he ate the poo, and then he threw up on the poo and killed the dog, and then he ate the dog and pooped on the dog, and then the dog ate the cat, and then he ate the cat and pooped on the cat, then had sex with the cat, then threw up on the cat, then had sex with it, and then pooped on it, and then ate it. The end. There we go. That's my fan fiction. And suddenly every other fan fiction is less interesting. Will you stand under the mistletoe? I don't think I've ever kissed somebody under mistletoe before. I might have ironically once or something, but I don't think I ever have. Is that depressing? I don't think it's really depressing. Is that really a thing that you have to do? Don't think so. Anyway. I volunteer, said somebody. Ah! The time goes so quickly. Oh my god, I can't believe that it was a year ago that I was doing the Christmas show and I have to start making another one again. That is legitimately so like, oh god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna be 80 in a week. I just joined in, WTF. Oh, yes, Tiffany. That would have been a bad time to just join in. I'm very sorry. I can't believe it's nearly 2013. I know! The future? 2013? Are we serious? Cristiano wants to know if he's the only guy here. Actually, no. From reading the chat, Cristiano, I'd say there's probably more guys than usual. Federico wants to know where Uruguay is. Well, no, he wants to know if I know where it is. Yes, I did geography. I'm still writing 2011. Almost 8 years since 2005, said Jess. That is the worst thing I've ever heard anyone say. Shout out to Henry R., who is a guy, and here. All right. And Joe W. And James R. See, there are dudes. High five to dudes. Is that sexist? I'm not leaving you out, ladies. But yeah, have you seen? As a straight male, I love you. Thank you, Brendan. That means a lot. um, did y'all see my last video? The one about awful things that I do. My worst habits ever. Well, it's not. Like, the point of the video was it doesn't really make you an awful thing because it's just the little things that everyone does, but I thought it'd be quite funny. Because seriously, how many people drop things behind the back of things? Because I felt like that needed to be said so much in my last video. Like, how many people do that when you're tidying and you can't be bothered to put something away? You just drop it behind something. If you've got like a piece of paper. My life, I'm like tidying my bedroom. I can't be bothered to move 1 meter across the room to put this sock away, so I'll just frickin' drop it behind something. What's behind the... There's literally at least 2 socks behind that bed right now. What can I say? If you haven't, then it's cool. I don't know, is there a button like in the middle here that says like my YouTube or something? If there is, whatever. If there's not, if you are watching this on YouNow, and you have no idea who I am, as I'm aware that YouNow is quite a big website. Hi, my name's Dan and I make YouTube videos, and you're probably wondering why me and all the people I'm talking to are so scary and talking about such weird things. If you want to be involved in this crazy party, then you should check out my YouTube videos by pressing the YouTube button. Hey, it's as easy as that. And there's freaking Facebook buttons and stuff. Congrats. Someone said they dropped their hamster behind their bed once. That's not the same thing as lazy tidying. That's animal abuse. That being said, I think I've dropped my hammer. But yeah, if you didn't know, I do live shows like this one that you're watching right now, where I just hang out with people and chat about stuff. They're usually quite fun. Usually quite funny. It's usually quite a good use of an hour on Tuesday. Just hang out. I usually do them every Tuesday at 9. So if you want to get a little notification whenever I do my live shows, then press the fan button. If you're not logged in because if you've come here from Twitter or Tumblr or Facebook, then log in. So and then press skip, so it doesn't say I've been stalking a YouTuber on YouNow. Because everybody freaking hates it when you see like some app has secretly got access to your Facebook and they're like, I'm just going to tell all of your friends this, and you're like, no. The worst thing ever was when they put articles on Facebook, and people would automatically read like the worst sounding one. So it was like, triple sex murder in an underground pig sex cave. Everyone would read it, and then it would be like, okay, go to my Facebook profile, and then the first thing would be, Dan read, alien pig sex threesome murder. And I'd be like, oh, Facebook, what? So, anyway, make sure that Facebook doesn't accidentally out you and all your weird secrets. But yeah, if you press the Be a Fan button, then you can watch my live shows. Thanks. Hi. Do you watch Britain's Got Talent? I might be on it next year, said Fleur. I'll keep an eye out for you, Fleur. Facebook is shit, said BBR. Good for keeping in... Well, I don't know. I'm not friends with that many annoying people on Facebook, and if I was, then I just hide their activity. So I think I've de-annoyed it. What do you think about vegans? I commend their commitment to something that they believe in. I don't personally have a problem with ripping flesh off animals' bones, but I appreciate that you do, and I appreciate the freaking commitment that you have to being vegan. So you, you definitely have a lot of respect. Speak Irish, Dan. I don't know any Irish words, I'm afraid. I'm a vegan, Daniel, said Molly. I'm sorry that you have to have horrible milk. But you're probably quite healthy, I'm guessing. Can you twerk, said Erica. If I could, I wouldn't show you. Which is a shame, because I feel like if I go to freaking Playlist Live, Tyler Oakley is going to get me and Daily Grace together, and they'll be like, let's twerk on camera, and I'll be like, I don't think I want this on the internet. I don't think, you know, because if I was to practice twerking by myself in my own time, that's a private thing that I do. I don't have to share that with the internet. Gianna B has a headache. pill yourself up. Have some water and relax. Just chill for a bit. Ramona forgot her headphones and she can't hear me over the buses. Are you listening to me on the YouNow app? Feel sorry for anybody. What is twerking? YouTube it and probably get scarred. It's fine. Dan, what in the world? Can you drive or are you too lazy to learn? I can drive. Yeah, you can learn to drive when you're 17 in England, which is probably later than everywhere else. And I passed my driving test first time, but I don't have a car because cars are freaking expensive. I just buy clothes and video games instead of car tax. That's basically what I spend my money on. When are you getting off? Props 20 minutes or something? I would like to do a good little hour chunk. That's good. I always want to stay on for longer, but I'm aware that Australian people usually have to go to school. I want you and Onision to collaborate. I think other collaborations are more likely to happen. LMAO, when are you getting off? I'm just gonna. When are you getting off, Dan? Well, I'm just gonna get off. Just gonna relieve myself in 20 minutes. All over you now. That's a bit inappropriate. What are your thoughts on the riddle? What came first, the chicken or the egg? Phoebe C, you obviously haven't seen my video, Life's Unanswerable Questions, which y'all should check out. Why don't you have a gaming channel, said Candice. Because it would only be worth my time if... Because, the thing is, you don't do it because you enjoy it. You do it for a job because it takes freaking days out of your life to have a gaming channel. I could only do it if it was worthwhile, but then the thing is, gaming channels are only really successful if all you do is game. So for people like PewDiePie and Toby Turner and Syndicate, all they freaking do ever is play games and record it and edit it and upload it. And I can't have that lifestyle. I just, for me, I like to play video games and enjoy them. I wouldn't like to think of video games as work. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have to think, I have to be really funny when I'm playing this game, I just want to play it. So I think I'd have a good gaming channel if I had one, but I think I'm going to stick to what I'm doing for the moment anyway. Who knows? Who knows? Buskus is awesome. I didn't know you knew who he was. I know all the YouTubers, of course. Where did you get that hat? H&M, 3 years ago. Gemma B wants any tips for new vloggers. It's on my to-do list. I'm gonna try to make a website that's like a Dan website that has a FAQ, and it's gonna have a YouTuber FAQ, and that's gonna have like I want to start making YouTube videos. What should I do? Because I feel like I give quite good advice. You shop at H&M? Not really. I think that H&M for guys is pretty boring most of the time. But I walked in once and I saw this hat, and I was like, that looks fluffy as shit, and I need that in my life. And I never looked back. Sun R said, you finished Guild Wars 2? Yeah, if you didn't know, probably, if you're going to say, what fandoms are you part of? The thing that I am the biggest fan of in my life is a video game called Guild Wars 2 that I played for almost 300 hours and finished last night. I had a lot of feels. There were a lot. Dude, Oblivion is best game. No. Skyrim, I don't know. Okay, I'm not going to get into this. Elder Scrolls games are good. I just think they're a bit overrated. Elder Scrolls, a great game. Skyrim, great. Not as great as everyone thinks they are, I think. Do you speak pineapple? I am fluent in pineapple. I took GCSE pineapple. Did you know? Bye, Dan. Bye, Amber J. What even is Guild Wars? Guild Wars 2 is a PC game that's like World of Warcraft, but not. It's like World of Warcraft, but better in every single way. It's like multiplayer Skyrim, but better. Collaboration video with Michael Aranda. I'd freaking love to make a collaboration with Michael Aranda, as he's possibly my favorite human in the world, but I never know when he's in the country. Charlie and Michael Aranda, they're quite a closed circle, so I never know what where he is. If we were around sometime, I'd love to collaborate with Michael. I think he's great. What's your favorite YouTuber? I'll presume that you meant who there. I don't know. Favorite YouTuber ever? Don't think I have one. Cute with Chris? Community channel? Who knows? The world is meant to end soon, though. It is. When is the world supposed to end? Is that in like 2 weeks? How young is too young to vlog? The thing is, if I started making YouTube videos when I started watching YouTubers, which when I was 14, they would have been so shit. I just know that now because I started making YouTube videos when I was like 17 and a half, and they were shit, endearingly shit. You can watch 21st of December. That's good. I'll write that down. 21st of December. That's when we're all gonna die. Um, like I can look back on my oldest YouTube videos and I go, oh, they're kind of cute in a fucking awful kind of way, but they were rubbish. So if I made them when I was 14, God freaking knows how awful they would have been. That being said, Charlie McDonald started when he was 15, and that is the reason where he is today, because he was the first. You know, that is Charlie's definition. The reason Charlie is so internet famous is because he was like the first. Well, like, what the hell is a vlogger? You know what I mean? So it worked for him. Depends if you think he'd make good ones or not. That's when the Catholics are going to die, is it? Oh. Afraid of trees. I watched the Blair Witch Project when I was too young. And I have an already overactive imagination. Thanks, Eugenia, for proposing to me. You have some long legs in that photo that I can't really see. You could be a man from the shoulder up, I don't know. It's a trap! £50 to Dan if he sees this comment. Fucking pay up now. I'll expect a PayPal thing in my email in 10 minutes. How do you feel about Bo Burnham? One of the best people to use YouTube as a platform for showcasing great talent. Bo Burnham. My school bus just drove past my house. Alice W., were you supposed to be on that school bus that just drove past your house? Because if so, maybe you should run. Do a collab with Mika Kitty. I'd ship Nana Kitty, but I know them in person, so I that would be a bit creepy. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. What time zone will the world end in? Start in New Zealand, probably. How do you feel about fans? Said somebody. Fucking for 2 years. Oh, God, found out about that like 2 years ago. A bit late to the party. Over it. What bands do you like? All the bands, probably. Please sing the llama song. I've sung the llama song so many times. It's on the internet. You should sing to us, said somebody. So funny. Didn't realize, because I freaking filmed the video at like 2 a.m., but I got the lyrics to Toxic wrong. Yes, baby, can't you see I'm cooling? And I think I said, shame. I'm not a oh my God. I should be exiled. Someone said they liked my interview in the Huffington Post. Yeah, I didn't want to be too funny or immature because, as well, obviously I tweeted it to you guys to read it, but I didn't want people to be like, "Who's this Gaylord?" if they read it, so I was a bit more serious. But it was cool. I gave a good answer with Spatula and Delia Smith. Do you listen to music with screaming in it? Said Claire B. Yes, I listen to all genres. I like Kanye West as much as I like Mozart, as much as I like Trivium, as much as I like K-pop. What's your opinion on Gangnam Style? It's made me a bit sad that the mainstream are so like, I don't know, because the thing is, unlike several songs that are annoying, Gangnam Style isn't annoying. It's just the mainstream people all discovered Gangnam Style, and then the snooty mainstream people got tired of the mainstream people liking it, which was like freaking 10 years after all of us heard it on the internet. So it just makes me sad that the mainstream even know what it is. It's so overplayed, said somebody. Yeah, but God, yeah. Hipster, said somebody. Well, no, anyone on the internet knew what Gangnam Style was before freaking radio found out 2 months later. Which cake pop groups do you like? SNSD, Big Bang, Shiny. What's the freaking to anyone. There we go. That's good. Social satire. No one gets it. I know no one gets it. The cool people get it. Tell us the truth. Are you a hipster? Said somebody. No, you don't know what a hipster is. Do you like Zelda? Yeah, I don't think that Zelda games are the best games, but they're pretty good games. Someone said, I love your nose. It looks pretty reflective, doesn't it? I used this weird kind of Clearasil face wash, and I think it peeled all the skin off my face, so I look like a mirror. I could see my own face in my face. Do more VU, please. Jesus, yeah, I know. I haven't done it in ages. I should go do that. Later tonight, maybe. Or tomorrow. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll see when I tweet about answering questions. What is your favourite Guild Wars 2 race? I'll have a character of every race. My first character was a human Mesmer. Come to Australia, Dan. I probably will at some point. Favourite Kanye song? I don't have a favourite Kanye song. I think that Kanye West's best song is perhaps Runaway. I really love quite a lot Lost in the World, which is the last song on his new album. Come to Canada, we have maple syrup. I know, I went to Canada once and I had maple syrup every morning for breakfast and it was amazing. I'd like to go back. Have you played Slender Man? I'm guessing you mean Slender. Not yet. Favorite Bowie song? Heroes, Bowie. Favorite Trivium song? That frickin' what's the name of that Trivium song? That one. I'll give you €100 if you know where Finland is. I go to school in England and I did A-level geography. I know where Finland is. Okay, I know where your country is. Even if you live in Burkina Faso or Yemen, I know where your country is. To North Wales, said Chloe. What if I went to Central Wales? Would that make you sad? Favorite MCR song? Is it what's your favorite song? Favorite MCR song? Who knows? Be a hipster and say something from their first album. I won't do that. Too many songs. Too many songs, no time. Favorite Paramore song? Stop! Enough of the favorite song game. Could be here all day. I'll give you €100 if you know where England is, says Megan. Shit! God, you caught me out. Celine and Melanie, who obviously weren't here for the start of the live show, asked, what's your job? I am a full-time internet hobo. I make YouTube videos, and that's my job. If you don't, if you're asking, you should press the YouTube button down there, and I think it'll open it. That's my job. Although I'll soon work for the freaking BBC, which is a bit weird sounding, isn't it? What do you feel about sports? I think they're a good one. I think we all have to take note of something, guys. I no longer bear almost any resemblance to Liam Payne since he cut all his hair off. Must be said. Must be said. I mean, when I have short hair and Liam had his long hair from freaking 3 years ago, then I kind of looked like Liam from One Direction. But now, there's not much there, is there? Really? Unfortunately. You're more Zayn now, said somebody. That's a disgusting compliment. How dare you insult Zayn by saying I look anything like him? Should I watch The Ring, said somebody. If you have an overactive imagination, then The Ring might scare the shit out of you. But I recommend it. You should watch it, because The Ring's a pretty big thing in pop culture. 1 year ago, Liam's hair was like that. 1 year ago. Was it only 1 year ago? When were they on the X Factor? 2 years ago. 1 year ago did Liam have longer hair. Only because it's shaved off now. And Phil got to stroke Liam's head. Gel. Not really. It's a bit creepy. What's your least favourite Spyro level? That's a funny question. I don't know. I'll come back to you on that one. Are you excited for The Hobbit? Of course! So excited for The Hobbit. What's the scariest thing you've ever seen? The scariest movie of all time is The Blair Witch Project. If you're somebody who has an imagination, that allows them to get scared by things. I bet you're not going to read this, said the person whose chat I read. There's a siren outside. Guess the crime, guess the crime. I'm guessing owl prostitute. Merlin being cancelled. Oh, the sadness. Ba-da-da. Are you in trouble, Dan? They're coming for me. They're coming for me. They found out my secret John Locke blog. Oh, God. I don't have a secret John Locke blog. Blair Witch is crap, said Enya. Enya, ladies and gentlemen, is a perfectly valid example of somebody that doesn't have the imagination required to... Well, no, not doesn't have the imagination required. Doesn't have an imagination that lets them want to be scared. Merlin's been cancelled, according to the chat. Definitely. Who's the scariest person you've ever met? God, have I ever been like terrified by someone when I met them? Just trying to think. Not really. Bethany has just been to the toilet. Thank you for announcing that to 11,000 people. That's great. Do you like Big Bang Theory? Not really. You can guess sex-related crimes by the type of silent. I wish. Where'd you get your Donnie Darko t-shirt? From a weird concession somewhere about 8 years ago. Okay, what's your OTP? Can you twerk for us? Do you know where I live? Can you come to this country? Do you like this band? Yes, is the answer to all of your questions. Oh my God, I can't believe it's been a year since Christmas last year. How depressing is that? Do you get intimidated by people or not? Not really. Intimidated by people. That's a weird thing to say. Do I get intimidated by people? I get scared of people's confidence sometimes. Like, I found Nick Grimshaw very intimidating because he was so confident and funny first time I met him. But then I spent lots of quality time with him in Edinburgh, and he was just really nice. And now he's the freaking breakfast show DJ. Plot twist. Do people ever call you Danny? No. Are you excited for Les Miserables? Yes. Are you going to watch Rise of the Guardians? It's got like 10 on Metacritic. I don't know. Maybe. Are you going to Sam Pepper's meetup thing? Probably not. Do you like the Avengers? Yes. Are you getting Phil? If it will make you happy, maybe, if you want. Seen Gravity Falls? No. Reading 2013? Depends on the lineup. Oh my God, yeah, so me and Phil finished watching Full Metal Alchemist, which is an anime called Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, which was extremely excellent, and now I'm utterly depressed, because I used to watch, like, no Jordan S., I'm not gay. It was amazing, and we watched, like, at least 2 episodes a day for the last month, so it was a big part of my life, and as soon as it ended, I feel like all of my best friends have just died. You know that feeling when you finish watching a book? I've got that feeling right now. I'm just like, ugh. Not good. It's not good. Oh, and shit. Okay, I've got something to tell you guys. This is a freaking breaking news. You know, you might not know this. There are mice in the apartment that I live in. When I say mice, I mean there has been 2 mice spotted in the several months I've lived here. But the other day, I saw the freaking biggest mouse ever run out of this bedroom, because usually did I say watching a book? That's funny. Everyone's like, Dan, watching a book. Oh, yeah, okay. But like the mice that we've caught in the little mousetrap are like this. They're absolutely tiny, minuscule, cute mice, and it wasn't a rat because it was a mouse because of the tail. I could tell, but it was the freaking fattest mouse ever, and I'm like, it's gonna nibble me while I sleep. It's just gonna be licking my eye as I sleep, probably. Fancy sharing what an OTP is, said somebody in the chat. Go to my YouTube channel, which you can do by doing something. YouTube buttons, press them. Look at my video, I will go down with this ship. Or just go to YouTube and just search, I will go down with this ship. That's all the explaining you need. There we go. It's my most viewed video, that one. It's quite a good one. Proud of that one. came out how I intended, which doesn't always happen. What are you fiddling with? I'm fiddling with my man cardigan that a lot of people seem to think is a woman's cardigan. I want one of your tops, but cannot find somewhere in England to buy them. You go to District Lines, which is the website that's on my YouTube channel, and it just converts it to pounds when you go to the checkout. It's as simple as that. They're like £10. They're quite cheap as far as t-shirts go. Do you play Spyro? Not anymore, as I finished playing it probably about 12 years ago, but I have played Spyro. How young would you date? Said Talia. That is such a strange question. Why don't you realize that? How low can you go when it comes to age? I just appreciate that that's a bit of a weird question. Peter Pettigrew was in your room. Oh shit, that's what it was. The least attractive one of them. Ugh. Could at least be being spied on by Padfoot. I'm joking. Realize how often you say poorly. Do I say that often? That's just such a lame British thing to say. I'm feeling poorly today. Say sick, you English twat. Have you played The Walking Dead? Yes. Very good. Where did you buy your ugly shirt? Which one? This one? This is a Damien Hirst shirt. It's fabulous. What would your animagus be? A fucking llama. No, it wouldn't. I don't know. Spectacle bear or a red panda. They can't be fucking huge animals, can they? Imagine if someone's was an elephant or something. You'd just be it all the time. Cry, said somebody. Maybe, but I don't wanna spoil any spoilers for people. Bo, did you like the Damien Hirst exhibition? I did. A lot. It was very good. Dan, Vegas video. I'm entertaining the idea of editing it for Christmas week. I warn you now, I'm going to announce this. One of my upcoming videos won't be uploaded on a Friday because it's Project for Awesome weekend. So it'll be up on a Monday because it's a charity thing. It might be a big 4-way collab I do, which would be exciting. But where's Phil? Lol. If all you want is Phil, then go watch his YouTube videos. I'm joking. I am actually joking. I'm joking. I have a weird sense of humor. I have a weird sense of humor. I'm sorry. Do you like Some Girls? Haven't really watched it. Oh, is that thing on BBC Three? No, I think it's bad in-betweeners. You're a Trivium fan, said Ollie. Yeah. What Xbox game do you recommend I get for Christmas? There's a lot in the world. Halo. I don't know. So, whichever ones you don't have. Can you and Phil record a video with PJ? We've both made videos with PJ. Like The In-Betweeners? Of course. It's one of the best comedies. Did you see that guy from 2.5 Men went freaking nuts? I say freaking nuts, I mean he met Jesus and then complained about being in a sinful show. But if you watch the interview with him, basically some guy that was in 2.5 Men for ages went a bit crazy. Maybe that mouse was a vole. Oh my god. Imagine that. I don't think it would be. Voles are pretty, oh my... They do look like voles. Maybe, I don't know, how big are voles? It wasn't a vole. If I don't have house voles in London. What is your favourite sport? Said Miranda C. To watch Formula One, which is kind of technically a sport. To do, technically swimming. There we go. I answered that question. You look like Brett Higgerson. I don't know who that is. I'm going to Google them now. Brett Higgerson. Who is this person? Oh, I look like Brett from YouNow. The YouNow guy. He's quite talented. A lot of waiting to just, absorb the popularity of YouTubers. A lot of commitment is involved to wait on YouNow for years and years. It's kind of weird. What do you think? Because obviously a lot of people on YouNow are just lovely, nice people. But do you reckon some people only do YouNow to get the iPads that they get. Because you know how it always says, like, Dan's won an iPad, and I'm like, I'm a YouTuber. I can't get iPads. I wonder, I'm not saying that Brett does, he's probably a lovely, lovely guy. I'm just saying theoretically, do you reckon there's some people that are like evil YouNow people that are just doing it for the iPads? It's conspiracy theories. We need to get on it. Buddies, said somebody. So many snapshots. It's like you got a mini paparazzi that I'm inviting into my bedroom. Yeah. How do I gain more confidence and self-esteem? That's a tough question. Be more happy with who you are. Learn to be a beautiful butterfly. I don't know. Watch some inspiring YouTube videos. Read a self-help book. I can get back to you on that one after I've had to think about it. I did YouNow a few times, and everyone was so mean to me that I quit. That's not good. I'm sorry. No, no one should do something and then people were so mean that they quit. That's never the right thing. Deary beans. That ain't good. Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings? You shouldn't have to choose between those two things. You should just accept that they're both good, I think. What do you... Dan, how long are you staying on? Probably for about 10 minutes or so. Dylan G wants to know what my detailed religious views are. I am still yet to decide to what extent I should divulge that information as a wise decision going forward. I'll be sure to let you know when I decide. Who did you get a Skype from? Wouldn't you like to know? No one interesting. What is your Skype? If I told my Skype now, 11,000 people would add me, and then there wouldn't be much point in having a Skype account, would there? Dan, I have to go. Bye. Goodbye, Australian people. Oh, they're saying, Olivia P said Australian people are on school/uni holidays. Are you? In November? Lucky for some. Apparently it's been an hour. Doesn't feel like it. I know. It's too fun. It's too fun. So what? Have you ever had Iron Brew? Of course. Okay. So right. For those of you who only like my existence because you like to fantasize about me being in a sexual relationship with my friend, I will go find my friend. I'm aware that there's a lot of you that just like me and Phil as well. I'm only joking. I need to stop saying jokes. One day, I will say a joke, just casually, off the tip of my tongue, and someone will stab me. Hi!
Spoilers!
Oh, spoilers of the video.
Yes.
There is Photoshop involved in the video!
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh my god. I think he's making his end screen. Hi.
Hi!
When is your video finished?
It's nearly done. I just had a few problems editing.
Fix them now! I know we're going to announce our
Yes, our t-shirts and
art competition.
poster are going to be announced in the video, which is exciting.
Very high standard this year. Very high
Yes,
standard.
yeah.
The competition was very
I think
intense.
you're going to really like the t-shirts. And the poster. Hi everyone, I've just been zoned
You're
out.
going to crap yourself when you see the
Yeah.
poster. It's that amazing.
I've just been zoned out in front of the computer for about 6 hours, so I'm now a bit intimidated by 11,000 people. Hi!
What?
Oh my god, they're all in the room. I'm wearing the same t-shirt as I wore yesterday as well.
Are you?
Yep. Super amazing project.
Are you aware that people think that we share the same Playlist Live t-shirt?
If we
not
share this
realising
t-shirt, we must share it with 300 other people.
that everybody who
Yeah.
went to Playlist Live has the same t-shirt.
Everyone that was on stage got it for free.
It's the same with the Black Ops t-shirt though, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
we both went to the
Black Ops thing.
launch party in Battersea Power Station.
Yeah.
That was cool. You
We at
haven't.
least expected it.
Have you ever taken one of my t-shirts?
Hmm.
Ever?
Maybe the other way around.
Yeah, no, I took your t-shirt when I need to do a prank which
Yeah.
involves destroying one of my own t-shirts because I don't want to ruin something. Remember when I got coked in the Christmas show
Oh, yeah.
and I stole your t-shirt?
That was
That's an example of
That
me.
was great.
That's an example of me not wanting to ruin my own clothing.
yeah.
But yeah, everybody's feeling quite good today. I'm
Good.
glad. I'm happy for them.
I'm glad too. It's a
I'm
good
happy
day.
for they're happy. I was explaining that as opposed to not doing the super amazing project because we can't be bothered. The joy that we honestly get from them enjoying it makes us want to do it.
It does make us want to do it.
Isn't that true?
Yeah.
We get so much joy from your joy that I will stay up till 6.
It's worth not sleeping.
I will stay up till 6 editing the super amazing project just for you guys.
Although I did almost die yesterday.
We're the one that went to bed at like 4. I had to stay up for 2 hours.
Well, 4 is still a...
Yeah, but once you stay up to 4, you might as well stay up till 6. We're committed to the internet. Hardcore.
We're committed.
More committed than most people probably are to their wives.
Probably.
Yeah.
Anyway, I want to go continue editing.
Okay, so is there anything?
So there's going to be an announcement of our t-shirts and the new poster in my amazing Phil video. Will be going up probably in about...
If you follow me on Twitter, then I'll...
How long is it going to be? Probably about 45 minutes. Or follow down on Twitter and he'll mention it, obviously.
I'll link you to the time.
Bye. Sorry it wasn't very interesting. I'm thinking about my video.
Go!
Bye.
Run like the wind! Complete the video!
Don't show the screen. The t-shirts are on the screen now.
Okay.
Ooh.
What? Nothing. Nothing. I didn't want to secretly spy on you. That's fine. I'm sick. Say my name. KTG! I have now said your name, and you are no longer sick.
KTG.
Apparently, I am Jesus. I have the powers to do this. You guys are funny today. Well, you usually are. Everyone seems to be quite chipper, though, which is nice.
Chipper?
Chipper. Everyone is feeling chipper today. I'm glad. So, yeah, anyway, this is now going to wind down to a close. So this has been very fun. We've talked about Thanksgiving feasts and the fact that the only thing that made it not tasty was mashed potato. Who invented mashed potato? Seriously, mashed potato needs... It's not bad mashed potato, it's just inferior to other forms of potato, like roast potato, in my opinion. You can disagree with my opinion, and that's fine. I'm going to get John Green books for Christmas and a food processor. And there's probably voles licking my eyes as I sleep in my bedroom. And we talked about how it's nearly 2013, which is absolutely ridiculous. 2013. That's so depressing. So yeah, next time I see you guys, it will officially be in December, which is crazy. Christmas time is fast approaching. So yeah, if you haven't seen my YouTube videos yet, as you may be just a YouNow liker, as a lot of people are, you should check out my YouTube videos by pressing the YouTube buttons, and you can press Twitter and Facebook buttons. And if you want to see my shows in the future, then you can press the Be a Fan button, it'll tell you. And thank you very much for watching my show, everybody who has taken the time out of this lovely Tuesday, whatever time it is. Have a good rest of day, depending on your time zone. Sorry for the people that have work and school tomorrow. It'll be the weekend soon enough. What am I saying? It's only Tuesday. Oh god, how depressing. But yeah, if you haven't seen it yet, you should go watch my last video on my YouTube channel. Y'all should go check that out. And there will be a new one on Friday night. I will try my best to wake up earlier and not upload the video at 2 o'clock. But I'm not making any promises, because for me, that's a reasonable time in the evening. For normal British people who don't go to bed at 2 a.m., it's a bit late. But I will try to make it at a slightly more convenient time. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Stick around for that. But yeah, okay. You can all go now. I can imagine that half of you probably need the toilet and need to get drinks and stuff like that.
Need the toilet?
A lot of people are saying it. They're like, I need to, but I can't leave. You can leave now. You can go. You can turn this crap off and you can escape. Okay. See you later, guys.
Bye.
See you around. Love you, bye. High five. Bro fist. Yeah. Ciao, 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 ciao.